Hi everybody, it's Sam at Mixed Up Craft. Thanks for watching my tutorial today. I'm going to be showing you how to make these really simple 2.5 by 2.5 inch square boxes. I thought I'd just go back to the basics and just do some really simple things, because sometimes that's all we need is just a nice little box just to put something in. So these are really straightforward, super quick to make. I have used some unbranded paper that I picked up quite some time ago actually, and it's got a little sheen to it. And then this heart die is from, it was free from, I'll put a little thing up, it will come up now on the video of where it's from, but it was from a magazine. It's quite an on-trend kind of die, and it's got this really cool heart shape. So I use that against the white. These are just my square little scalloped framelits. And again, I'll share the link of where I get them, because these are from eBay. Very inexpensive, but very good. And yes, that one's really straightforward. And then this one, I've used my Stampin' Up! Cupcakes and Carousels DSP. And I just cut out the horse here. And just framed him in the little circle stitched framelits. So, and that's another set that I've got as well, but I'll share all of those. Again, I cut them with the same die as I did on this one for the square effect, and basically it just opens up. It's got a little lip there, and you just have a straightforward box. So really nice and simple. I think it's just all down to the decoration really. So I will crack on and show you how I made them. So for this one, you are going to need, let me just pop that, oh sorry, put that all away in a minute. Okay, so you're going to need a piece of cardstock of your choice that measures 10.5 by, now it basically is the width of an A4 piece of card. Now I know these vary around the world, and I've found out that in China they're 8 1/16 of an inch. So it's not quite A4 in terms of the width. The length is the same. So so my piece measures just over 8 by 10.5. But if you've got 8 1/4, which will be the width of a standard A4 piece, that will be fine for this project. You don't need to cut it down. It just means that your little lip here that folds in this piece here would be thicker. So if you don't mind cutting a piece of your A4 down, then cut it to the 8 1/16 or 8 inches will be fine. It just will be that ever such a slightly bit thinner there. Otherwise keep it as it is, it'll be fine. It's more the 10.5 that you need to make sure that it is. And then I've just picked, this is a different set of papers that I purchased, which I've used in a few of my videos. It's this one's Hipster Chic, and this is from the range. And I've used these ones before. You've seen me use that one, and I've used that one before. I have yet to use this one, the nautical one, so I'm sure I will do it at some point, but right now I'm using this one. And this one here with all the cameras went really well against this yellow card. And then to add to that, I've used my Snappy Snaps Hostess Stampin' Up! Pun intended. And I've used the camera because I thought it was a perfect match for the print. And the Early Espresso ink, Stampin' Up! Ink, goes perfectly and even gives that kind of, you probably can't pick it up in the video, but it's like a mottled kind of fuzzy print. It's the same as how that's printed as well. So that was perfect. And then the Snappy Birthday is one of the puns there with the dots underneath. Also the Curry Crush, crushed curry and the Early Espresso are really nice together and very masculine. So if you sometimes struggle with colours, they're a good match. So that's what you will need. So pop all that to one side, keep your card, grab your scoreboard, and we are going to be scoring. So along your 10.5 inch side, you need to score at 2.5, 5, 7.5 and 10. Okay, and then just rotate that onto your, so you can see there mine comes in, like I said, it's about 8 1/16, just under 1 1/8. Yours will probably come in at 8 1/4, but that's fine. But like I said, if you do want to cut it down, then cut it down to 8 or exactly the same as mine, then that's fine. You just want to score at 2.5, 5 and 7, and then obviously that will, you know, that's, so if it's 8 1/4, that's how big your tab will be, which is fine. Okay, so that's all the scoring done, so you can get rid of that. And now we'll just burnish out all of our sides. So I've started using my my fingers a lot now. I don't seem to be using my my bone tool. Sometimes you don't need to, and sometimes it can be a little bit hard on your card, as I find this is just a bit softer. So anyway, each their own. So there you have that all ready. So what we need to do is grab some strong scissors. So all of this here is your base. So you've got your tab facing the top. So with your base at the bottom, you just want to cut up each of those to that first score line, like so. And then this end piece here, you're going to cut out completely. Get rid of that. And then, so turn it on that side where you've got that tab, and just, again, cut in that second one. And then from the top there, cut all the way down, past that score line, all the way down, so you've cut it out, so you've just got this tab, and then you can just take off the sides there. Okay, so that's what you will have at the moment. Now what you might want to do is just ever so slightly, where you can maybe see the score line, just shear that off, because this is going to be your base. You don't want to take too much off it, but it just will help it just line up a little bit more flush. So just, you can see I'm taking off such a minimal amount. I can't seem to get that bit properly, there it goes, but you can see it like curling against my scissors. It's just kind of helps it when you close it all up together, gives it a much nicer neater finish. You can see there tiny little bits that I've taken off. Okay, so then let me just check which one it was. So that's the back. Yeah, so with it lying down and this, all your bottom base tabs here, this second one in from the top, this whole square, so put your hands on it like I have, rotate it round, and we're going to cut that whole piece out. So just cut down really neatly, like so, and then you just want to cut that piece completely out. There we go. Okay, and then cut down this next one, like so. And then what you want to do on these two, okay, is maybe, you can measure if you want. Let me just roughly where I will cut. Yeah, about an inch down from the top. You just want to cut across like so. Like that, and then just kind of create little tabs like that, and that's just the bit that you're folding in along the top, like the little, just before you close the lid. Okay, so that's all of that in place, and then all you want to do is, I've just corner punched that end one, because that's the little lip that will fold in. It's nice if it's curved because it just slides in a bit better. Right, so that is what you should have. So that's the shape that you want to have now. So I'll just leave it there in case you want to pause it. It's quite nice now to decorate the box while it's all flat. So I've got my pieces here that I have already prepped. So measure 2 1/4 square. Okay, so if you don't have these and you just want to cut some card papers down to size, do 2 1/4 square, and they fit nicely into there. So I'm just going to stick all these ones down. That's all of those now in place, and all we need to do is pop it all together. So I'll grab my tear tape, which I literally just had, and things keep disappearing. Excuse me. So this one here is going to be the last one that you stick down. So flip it over, and you just want to put some tape on there, like so, and then just make sure that one, and that one. Yeah, have I done that right? Yeah. So then these two here, you want to put it on. Okay. So then you want to pop a bit on the back of, on the front, sorry, of this one here. Okay, and we'll do that one first. So fold that over. Right. So turn it over, fold that one in and that one, and then you should just be able to lie that on top perfectly. So get a nice close. Okay, so you can see the top there already, and that will slot in nicely like so. And then if you just turn it upside down, so what was it, that one? I'm just going to take that back out again so I can remember. But that's the front one, so that's the last one that goes down. So you do your back one first, take off the tape. Right one, then like so, that's it. And then take that one off. And then fold the right one, and then lastly that one. And there we go. Just by shearing off those sides, you see what I mean, you get a really nice finish on the bottom. And then you can just close that down, and then I'm going to finish it off with my, there we go, it's a nice fit. So, and then I've got this, it's going to sit on the top there, which looks lovely. So I've just put, this is actually a piece of foam. I love using foam, especially for like dimension and stuff. It gives a real nice depth, and it's great for tags and stuff. So I've just done another piece of the DSP, and then with the stitched circle framelits, and then a piece of foam, and then I've cut that one out from that pun intended Stampin' Up! Stamp set, and then I've just put some more of my foam tabs, just to raise it from the top there, and just get it nice and central. And then this one here, I think whether I do it that way, yeah, I'm going to do it straight along the bottom, so I'll just grab a couple more of these. And there you go. Really nice, simple but very, very effective little gift box. So that's perfect now for a gift. So there you have it. I've got 3 really nice colours, really different in design, just to give you some inspiration there. Yeah, straightforward enough. So I hope you like this one. Please hit the like button if you did, and subscribe to the channel to see more. Thanks for watching. Bye.